A person who plays both sides is an enemy. Never trust your tongue when your heart is bit or broken. You are only as pretty as you treat people. Those who have no respect feel proud by disrespecting others. An open enemy is better than a false friend. It's not the despair that destroys you, it's the hope. The more you love, the more you suffer. Nothing loses my interest faster than someone lying to me. A smart man doesn't make all the mistakes himself. He gives others a chance too. Never trust the storyteller, only trust the story. The limits of my language are the limits of my mind. False hopes are more dangerous than fears. Some people are not loyal to you. They are loyal to their needs for you. Once their needs change, their loyalty change too. Practice like you never won. Perform like you never lost. Best thing I ever did was learn how to move without the crowd. If you're good at something, never do it for free. Running away from your problems is a race you'll never win. Sometimes the right path is not the easiest one. A wise man changes his mind, a fool never will. The language we use influences the way we think. A true friend stabs you in the front. The best way to know life is to love many things. Sometimes by doing what everyone else does, you guarantee average results. If you don't separate yourself from your distractions will separate you from your goals. It's never too late to turn your life in a completely new direction. Kindness is the highest form of intelligence. I was always a lonely person when I was with everyone. You can change the way you feel by changing the way you think. At your life's darkest moments, you'll see the most clearly. The harder your past was, the more beautiful your future will be. So many people love you. Don't focus on the people who don't. Stress is temporary, but the lessons you learn from it can last a lifetime. Buy things with your earned money. All hobbies will disappear by themselves. Pain is what is hidden. What is told becomes a spectacle. Be strong and persevere. The world is not a mother who will pity you. When man's intellect is perfected, his speech becomes short. Master the fundamentals and success will follow. The best lies about me are the ones I told. The more we value things outside our control, the less control we have. Show respect even to people who don't deserve it, not as a reflection of their character, but as a reflection of yours. Love is like a serious illness, an illness from which you never entirely recover. Instead of worrying about what you cannot control, shift your focus to which you can create. Sometimes being alone is important for your mind and well-being. When nobody stands for you, that's the time you have to stand for yourself. Never change your originality for others. Language is the dress of thought. Your biggest achievement is winning those silent battles which no one knows about. The only man who never makes mistakes is the man who never does anything. Everybody can see a laughing face, but nobody see a broken heart. Sorry can fix a mistake, but it can't repair broken trust. Ask the experienced rather than the learned. Learning is very important in life, whether it is learning from someone else's mistakes or your own. With your sacrifice today, your children will have a better future. It is very easy to beat someone, but it is very difficult to win someone's heart. The lesson of history is that no one learns. Life gets better once you stop assuming. You will always have more time. In the end, people will judge you anyway. So don't live your life impressing others. Live your life impressing yourself. Remember that your thoughts are the primary cause of everything. Big dreams need big sacrifices. What is right is not always popular, and what is popular is not always right. Learning to develop emotional balance is a lesson many fail to learn. Growth is an ugly process that turns into a beautiful victory. A great book is equal to 100 good friends, but one good friend is equal to a library. Never let the world see your weaknesses, because they will use them against you. Dream big, then pursue those dreams fearlessly. Sometimes the best medicine is complete disconnection. Once you realize your value, you will be greatly surprised at what you used to settle for. Good things come to those who wait and suffer. It might take time, but it's completely worth it. All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. One of the hardest situations you'll ever face is to choose between walking away or trying harder. You'll never be criticized by someone who is doing more than you. Always remember that if you don't sacrifice for what you want becomes sacrifice itself. If you have nothing to lose, you can try everything. Never keep those people in your life who don't love and respect you as much as you do them. You will never find time for anything. If you want time, you must make it. Life becomes easier when you learn to accept the apology you never got. Have patience, because everything is difficult before it becomes easy. Make sure the choices you make are worth the losses you'll take. Don't let anyone know what you're doing until it's done. Sometimes you don't get what you want, just because you deserve better. Every human life contains a potential. If that potential is not used, then that life was wasted. Your past is your opportunity to learn the lessons you need to deal with your present life. Be productive. Each day should be in step forward. If you want to improve your life, raise your standards. If you hang out with 9 losers, you'll become the 10th. Do yourself a favor, get rich life. If you're serious about changing your life, you'll find a way. If not, you'll find an excuse. Desire makes slave out of kings, while patience makes king out of slaves. Nobody cares about your story until you win. Your energy is your greatest currency. Don't waste it by fighting with fools. There are changes that are scary, but no change is more scary. Every strong person has a story that forced them to be strong. It is the wrong people who come into our lives who give us the true meaning of life. A great book is equal to 100 good friends, but one good friend is equal to a library. Words should be used with care. They are the best proof of our upbringing. Life is dear to everyone, but honor is dearer than life to a high-minded person. Goals are achieved by turning wishes into action. Your value doesn't depend on anyone's approval. Stay true to yourself. Remember that a car is not a symbol of success, and walking doesn't mean poverty. If you work hard enough one day, you'll reach a point where you don't have to work for money. Distance yourself from those who ignore you. Absence makes them value your presence. There are 3 classes of people: those who see when they are shown, those who do not see. If someone humiliates you in front of everyone, remember that their words and actions do not define your worth. Stay calm, don't react impulsively. The noble's pleasure is the joy of understanding. Truth was the only daughter of time. Learning never exhausts the mind.